Hello, hello. How is everybody doing? Welcome to the art gym. We're doing a weird one today, guys, and I'm excited. I think it'll be fun. Yeah, shape language blobs. Oh, thanks, Amaze. That's very handy. Didn't even think to pen that. So I stumbled across this challenge. It was actually started, at least as far as I'm aware, by an artist here on Twitch called Garg Draws. And they did some blobs. In fact, let me show you. Because I made my own blobs here, and you might think, wow, we're making big shapes today? That's not very challenging. So okay, here's the deal. Let me pull this over here. So here's the blobs that Garg made. Garg Draws right here. And I was like, oh, that's really fun. Because what you do with these blobs is you turn them into something, right? So the idea is to look at these shapes and try and make a portrait, make an illustration of some kind. Think of these as silhouettes, and you're just trying to, come up with a way to force something into that shape, right? There's a few other ones that I've done. I haven't shared these yet, but like here's another one that I'm gonna post at some point. This one is from Cream of Egbert, also here on Twitch. And as you can see, it kind of forces you to like right here, this is not a style I would normally work in, but in order to make something fit in that space, it sort of like forces you to think about shapes and think about how to stretch and how to kind of exaggerate certain qualities. So I thought it would be a really fun challenge as we kind of tiptoe into foundational art studies. This month we're going to start doing some things other than just direct reference studies during these warm-up sessions, and I thought this would be a really fun one to kind of dip our toes into the deep and murky waters of shape language. Shape language is something I am not super strong in. I would like to be stronger in it. And I think this is one of those exercises that can be really fun. It's like a little game. You can post it, it's a fun challenge you can post on social media. You don't have to worry too much about AI scraping this stuff because I don't think they'd be able to even like make sense of it probably. But I don't know, I just think it'd be a really fun one to do. So I'm gonna be doing this. If you'd like to do some blobs that I'm doing, I posted my blobs in Discord. There's also a link at the top of Discord. You can save it, just make a new layer, draw on top of it. That's what I'm gonna be doing today. And then feel free if you want to use a hashtag to post it. I think I've also seen a few other hashtags on social media if you want to look at some more blobs. I think blob work is the name of or blob challenge. It's like blob, I don't know, one of those two. But basically it's like I don't know, just a really fun prompt. Let me see if I can pull up a few more here and show you what I'm talking about. Oh my gosh, what happened? Hold on. I'm on my home setup. I only have one screen. I'm too slow. Oh no, I can't get back to my thing. Oh, Miss Caprical, thank you so much for that sub. That's really kind of you. It's good to have you also. How are you? Thank you for supporting my little humble channel here on Twitch. I'm glad you're excited about blobs. So here's some fun ones that were done with, I really like. So Cream of Egbert has a very different style than I do, but I love what he did with these. They're a little bit like creepy, so just kind of warning if you're kind of creeped out easily by things, but I still really love just the exaggerated shapes here. Like we've got like a little xenomorph in here. So there's a lot of fun stuff you can do with these shapes, right? They don't have to just be, I don't know, just don't limit yourself, I guess. So yeah, shape language. It's a really, it's really important, especially if you're going to get into like character design, or any kind of design work really. It just kind of stretches those design muscles, which for me, mine are very weak. I don't have strong design muscles, and I'd like them to be stronger. Here's another one that was done with some of Garg's. I think this is actually Garg's. Yeah, this is Garg's. But I just thought these are really cool. So yeah, we're gonna do this today. If you want to do this with me, feel free. This is one of those things that I feel like you can do no matter what your skill level. But like I said, if you want to go look up on social media and get some ideas of how people have tackled these challenges, just type hashtag blob work or blob challenge. There's quite a few ways to tackle them. Here's a really pretty watercolor one somebody did. Just to give you guys some inspiration. I really like this one too. But anyway, this is what we're going to do today, or at least what I'm going to do today. However, I do want to say if somebody's like, I'm really not feeling this today, I want to do my own study, go do your own study. If you have something that you want to study, if you're still working on a still life from yesterday, or if you, wanted to study cars today, or if you wanted to study something else that you're trying to work on for an upcoming project, like please use this time. This is just time at the art gym to hold each other accountable and do some art stuff of some kind. And if you have any studies that you'd like to share, as always, you can drop them in the Discord under the warm-up studies section, I think is what we call it now. Hold on, let me check. Yeah, we call it warm-up studies now. So yeah, feel free to either, like I said, grab a blob, make your own blobs, do something totally unrelated to blobs, but this is what I'll be working on. So, hey Cinna, it's good to see you. Kiddos are sleeping, you're at work. Well, it's nice to see you on a morning stream. We don't get the honor of hanging out with Cinna very often. Guys, if you're not following Cinna, thanks for that shout out, Amaze. Cinna is another artist here on Twitch, does all kinds of stuff, works on comics a lot. Very chill, very sweet person. Highly recommend checking out Cinna's stream if you aren't already following. Also, one of my lovely mods, and has been around, I think, almost as long as Amaze, if not the same amount of time. Let's check. Nope, maybe a little bit longer than Amaze. Look at that. Wait, no, I don't know. I can't remember. You guys got it. We've all met each other around the same time. Either way. No sleeping or work. Wait, no, because you're sleeping or work? Wait, what? Trizia, hello, welcome on in. Welcome to a weird one today. We're doing weird blob studies, Trizia. Like I was just saying, if anybody wants to do something else, that's totally fine. I would like to work on my shape language. It's kind of an art foundations thing that I struggle with, that I don't feel like I have a really strong sense of. And so I'm going to be doing art blobs today, but you guys can do whatever you want. If you're still kind of unsure about what this even means, Professor Oaks! Oh my gosh, long time no see. Hi, how's it going? Man, so many cool artists here in the chat. Yes, everybody needs to follow Trizia, and also everybody needs to follow Professor Oaks. Both of them are amazing artists here on Twitch, and I'm super thrilled anytime I get to hang out on their streams. How you doing, Oaks? I imagine you're at work or about to go to a meeting. For anyone who just got here, if you're curious about what this is, here's another blob example. Here's one I did from Cream of Egbert. So this is like a thing I've seen sort of around Twitch and around Instagram right now, and it seemed like a really good excuse to practice some shape language today. And I don't really have a lot of confidence in this area. Like I always say, I'm not a pro. Don't really know what I'm doing. But I'd like to get better, and if you'd like to work out at the art gym with me, this is open to anybody of any skill level. It's all just like kind of like how you need an accountability buddy at the gym. Sometimes we artists need accountability to like do studies and do reference work and just anything like that. So that's what this is an opportunity to do. For anybody who has never been here before, if you'd like to join the Discord and drop any studies that you want me to share on stream, happy to do that at the end of stream. Cinna, you're very kind. You're very kind. I have so much to learn, but you know, I'm really working this year on not letting that get me down. You know, it's really easy, especially on places like Twitch, surrounded like amazing artists like Professor Oaks and Trizia and everybody. Like, it's really easy to get down on yourself and be like, man, I just have so far to go. I'm never ever gonna get there. But I'm trying this year to work on being more like excited about all the things I could learn, because that's way more optimistic. And it's, yeah, I think necessary if you're gonna do the art grind, because if you get too down, you won't be able to be creative, and then it's just like a self-defeating, you know, art block cycle of sadness. So we're trying to beat that. What is the hashtag? That's a great question. I think there is a little bit of a few different ones. I'm gonna be using, no, this is Shape Day. No, Chris, oh my gosh, you are the person who I would love information from about this. You guys, if you're not following This Is Chris Wright, another fantastic artist here on Twitch. He is a graphic designer who has been trying to teach himself how to illustrate. Oh my gosh, Mr. Certainly, I love your name. Thank you for following. Ready to shape. Yes, Chris, please. I might just hand the mic over to you and you can talk about shape language, because I seriously do not know what I'm talking about and I want to learn, and that's why I'm doing this. Anyway, these are blobs. So the hashtags that I have seen, somebody asked about hashtags, is art. So art blobs is one that I've seen a lot of people using. My hashtag I'm gonna use is Casey blobs if you want me to like share yours. So here's, where's the thing? Here's the thing. Casey blobs, if you want me to share, if you want me to find it, I'm gonna follow that hashtag. I've also seen blob work blob game. So there's a couple. I think Blob Work is the one that Cream of Egbert is using. I really don't know, honestly. There's a few. There's a few. But I think Blob Work, Art Blobs, and Blob Challenge are the 3 I'm using. And then, of course, my hashtag would be Casey Blobs if you want me to actually see it, because Instagram is a big fat poopy head and sometimes doesn't show me things. And so I'm trying to make sure I don't miss stuff. Anyway. Why do you say these things? But wait, what? You better join? No, no, no. No pressure. No pressure to join. Only if you want to join. But if anybody wants this blob, thank you, Amaze, for pinning it to the top of chat. You can, I think, just like go straight to the URL. Let me click it. Yeah, thanks, Amaze. That's awesome. So you can just go straight to the image. You can download it. You can draw on top of it. I think if you want to really push yourself on shape language, I might try to just do portraiture with this one and just see how I can do trying to make these look like faces. I think that would really stretch me a little bit because I don't do a lot of portraiture. Obviously they're gonna be very caricatured, but you could do like animals, or you could just do whatever. It's kind of like looking at a cloud and finding a shape, right? But you're just kind of illustrating that. And I've seen so many cool versions of this blob game, so I'd love to see what you guys come up with. I was hanging out on Mad Concept's stream yesterday. He was doing a blob thing, and he was going like way painterly and really detailed with them. They looked super cool, and I definitely don't have the patience for that. So I'm not doing that, but I'm looking forward to seeing his as well. Eric, hey, how you doing? It's good to see you. Thanks for popping in. Insta is a square in a bad way. Yeah, it's true. It's true. How are you, Eric? Welcome, welcome. Poopy head Insta indeed, Professor Oaks. Poopy head Insta indeed. I think I gave everybody, if I missed somebody on a shot, you guys just follow everybody. There's so many cool artists here on stream. Hey Moose, how you doing? Your internet cut out at midnight during Oak's stream. He needs to stream again to get your fix. You were there for like a little bit though, weren't you? I thought I saw you there last night. Let's see. Besides a small bird on my finger. Oh no, what happened? Hopefully it's nothing too serious. Okay, wow, I already don't like my blobs, guys. You can also turn these around too, like you could flip them sideways. You could do whatever you want, frankly. I'm already squirreling. Only a little squirreling. 3 Pioneer, how you doing? Thanks for being here. And then Poof had to go to bed because I had nothing to do without the internet. You know, it's amazing. What did we even do in the 90s, honestly? Yeah, it's good to see ya. How are things? How you been? Let me get back to my view where I can actually see chat better. Sorry. I have too many windows open again, folks. But yeah, like I said, if anybody wants to do like more traditional studies, or if you're still working on the still life from yesterday I did my first ever traditional media stream, and that was what may scare. I can't speak, but it was scary. It was hard. I was not very good at it, but I did try. Okay, let's see. I'm not really sure if there's like rules on these blobs or not. Are we allowed to draw outside the blobs? I think it's kind of up to you, honestly. It's however you want to use these shapes. I think for me, I try to stay in the lines and maybe only go a little bit outside the blobs. Like with this, I did the fluffy fur coat. If you look up the blob studies on Instagram, there's all kinds of ways that people have tackled this prompt. But I'm just, I don't know. I'm gonna play around and see what I like. I think for me, the better shape challenge is to try and like make something fit into that shape, because then it forces you to think about like body shapes or face shapes, or like how you can, I don't know, like this could be a giant nose or something, like just I don't know, I'm just I don't know, kind of make up your own rules. I don't really know what the rules are. I just play the game. That makes me sound way more boss than I am. Do whatever your conscience tells you, Tracy. I don't know. I actually kind of asked that question too, because I am also, like, I like to know the rules, but I couldn't figure it out. You were, wait, hold on. You were fixing a scabbard for your letter opener. A soldering iron, oh no! Ouch, 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 ouch. Finger to a soldering iron does not sound comfortable. You were that also in the bottom middle one? Oh, you were doing like a big nose? I don't know, I just feel like it's like super caricature-y, but maybe that'll be fun. Or maybe not, I don't know. We'll find out, we'll find out. We build the car as we're driving it. That's right, Chris, right? Yeah, I don't know the rules. If anyone can figure out if there's art, I mean, I don't know, what do you guys think? What would be the best, most effective use of time here? I feel like my brain is saying nose hairs. No, my brain is not saying nose hairs, although I do think that's very funny. Sorry, I just wanna put nose hairs for a second. It's gross. Yeah, I hate that actually. Let's not, I don't want to look at nose hairs. I don't know, I feel like, yeah, I think to do like this, if you want to do the shape language thing, I think it's probably better to try and stick to the shapes, but if you don't like my blobs, feel free to do your own blobs, or go download some other people's blobs. Like, I will not be offended. This is not like you have to do my blobs. I just have I have a template up there if anybody wants them. A snooty, yeah, exactly, it's very caricatured. As a warm-up, I think you just do what you would, yeah, exactly, just do whatever you think is going to warm you up for the day. For me, this month we're kind of breaking out of the mold a little bit and doing some different stuff for warm-ups occasionally. So if you, like I said, if you want to practice your shape language and you want to do a blob challenge, feel free to join. If you would rather not do that, if you'd rather do a study, if you need to do something for like a project you're working on and you need to study giraffes or something, I don't know, feel free to do that. There's not really like a you have to do the same workout I'm doing. I do know that rule. Is that there are no rules. I actually don't know if I like this guy. He's too snooty. I'm giving up, I can't come up with anything for these blobs. Charzia, it's okay. If it's frustrating and don't feel like you have to. You can also try different blobs. Maybe try Garg's blobs. I gave my blobs a lot more shape because I didn't want to do the same ones over and over, but try some other blobs, you know? I'll post out here. Let me post some Garg's blobs. They're more simple. You also don't have to constrict yourself to like portraits or like a theme like I'm doing. Like here, I don't know if you were here when I was showing mine, but like here's what I did for Garg's blobs. I did like I did a variety of things. So here's Garg's blobs, right? And then you just kind of like draw whatever you want to inside of them. A lot of the ways that I've seen artists like approaching this is just kind of scribbling until something starts to appear. So don't feel like the first line you make has to be the one you stick with. Like I might change both of these. I may not stick with these guys. I was just gonna challenge myself to do portraits, but I just don't know if I have enough creativity. Yeah, that's right, Chris. You gotta encourage each other during the workouts. Workouts are tough. But like I said, if you'd rather do something else, it is totally okay. But we are gonna be doing more like foundational stuff this month. So there's gonna be a few streams that are like studying proportion, studying like, you know, how to like value and think about light, like thinking about like light and shadow and color theory. I want to do a color theory one, but I haven't found a good color theory prompt or like color theory like tutorial. So if anybody has a good one out there, I found good ones, but they're like hours long. I need something that's like, you can quickly do this thing to practice something. So we might even do something as simple as like challenge yourself to, That's not really color theory though. I don't know. I'm still thinking about that one, but I would like to work some of that stuff in. So if anybody has good resources on like tutorials or things like that, I'd love to see what you guys know of. Yeah, Moose, please drop them in the Discord somewhere or link me. Yeah. Let me pull it up so I don't lose it. I'll have to look at this. Yeah, this is super game character design focused. I'll look at this later. But I'm sure there's some good stuff in here. We had a teacher at school who was a chair of the graphic design department, Richard Wild, and he and his wife made handful of like design. Yeah, if you have access to any of that stuff, I think any like exercises and like quick warm-ups that can help you start thinking about stuff like this is kind of what I'm looking for. I've got a few bookmarked for later in the month, but yeah, if you have any. We had to do big pages of them for class. One of them was basically the shape language exercise. Oh, it was basically this? Oh, nice. Yeah. I do feel like shape language is a tough one, but it's really helpful if you want to get into like character design, which is something that I really want to be better at, especially for my portfolio. So I don't know. I just need to practice stuff more. But you can also think of like, oops. I don't know. It's fun to try and make your brain sort of break the mold a little bit and see if you can come up with something interesting. So I have two ideas for this. It can either be like a very sad, like I was thinking like a really sad, like shoulder hunched person, like older guy maybe. And it also makes you think about like, I don't know. For me, it kind of makes me think about what shapes tell us, like very pointy shapes versus very round shapes. Like, what does that tend to make you associate? You know, like when I think of like a pointy shape, I think of something a little more aggressive, whereas like a round shape tends to be like softer, more approachable. But you can also sort of, I don't know, manipulate that stuff a little bit. But like I said, I'm not a pro at that. This is like an area that I really want to grow in. I feel like I'm just drawing a bunch of snooty people today. You made the bottom right one? You can post a link. You can also use tinyURL if you are if you're unsure about the link length. TinyURL is pretty helpful for that. That's what I usually use. Or if you're in the Discord, you can drop in the Discord, Eric, and then you don't have to worry about a link. It's up to you. Here's the Discord if you or anybody needs it. Hey Sloppy, how's it going? Yeah, hopefully this is a fun exercise. I'm not loving the ones I've made so far, so I'm kind of just sketching right now, and I'll erase some of these. TinyURL scares you? Why? Oh no, what do I need to be worried about with TinyURL now? Why is all of the internet not trustworthy? What's wrong with TinyURL, Paradox Moose? Lay it on me. What am I missing? What do I need to be fearful of? Oh no, whoops. Do it, yeah, do it 3 Pioneer. We'd love to have you. No pressure, of course, for anybody. Like, I know that there's a million Discords out there, so like no pressure to join mine. But if you'd like to, there's the link in chat. There are a lot of cool artists in there. There's a lot of like streamers in there, people who have just started streaming recently, and also folks who've been doing it for a while. Hey, Lucianne, good to see ya. Thanks for popping in. Your tablet keeps doing that too? Yeah, the whole like moving things. I think part of it honestly is my wireless keyboard. I have had nothing but trouble trying to do stuff with a wireless keyboard. That's why this is no longer at my studio. It is now at my home location. Even when we played the game stream, when we played Journey, I had some issues with this. It like wouldn't let me do, like it wasn't registering, you know? I don't know, anyway. Oh, speaking of game stream, I don't know if I've updated it yet, but guys, we're gonna be doing a game. Have I updated this yet? Nope, I forgot to update it. Well, we're actually doing this now. We're actually, we're playing Okami on Sunday. So if anybody wants to come watch me be a painterly wolf running around ancient Japan, painting to save the world. It's very, very art-themed game, so I'm happy to play it. I'm quite pleased that we picked another art game. But yeah, that'll be happening. I'm just gonna try and challenge myself to do portraits, but I just don't know if I love these. It's so pretty. It is really pretty. Yeah, I haven't played it in years. Like, it's been a long time since I played Okami, but I remember really enjoying it when I did play. The description of the game? Yeah, we could watch a preview of it when I'm done with these if you guys want a little teaser. I'll be playing that on Sunday, and I'm probably going to start at like 11 Mountain Time. I don't know if that works for everybody's. It's really hard to find a time that works for everybody because I know a lot of people contributed to that and really wanted me to do it, but I don't want anyone to be disappointed when they can't make it. But the only day I can really play is Sundays. Okay, so I feel like I could go one of two ways with this. I could do like a portrait, right? Or I could do like a little man, little feet. Here's his little shoes. Holding his little hands. Everything's little, guys. Bowing his head. He whittle. He whittle, except he big. He's trying to be whittle, but he not whittle. He's a very broad-shouldered man. He's shy. Yeah, exactly. He's shy. You made all of that blob a head and a hat. Oh wait, I think I missed your link. Let me click it again. Oh nice! No, that looks great, Eric. I love it. See, that's a perfect example of what, yeah, exactly. That's exactly what we're trying to do. Feel free to use any of the blobs. Let's see, I've got armor designs for print. Oh nice, nice, Sloppy. A man can crush a pull-up bar, but he's also very demure. What is it? Very mindful? Oh no. Oh my gosh. Ugh, my lines are not feeling it today, guys. Hold on. I feel like I could do better on some of these. I'm struggling. Like this one I keep seeing a person. This one is it's probably the most complex blob. But I kind of want to see if I can figure out how to make this like not a full figure. Because like the first minute like I look at this, I see like knees, feet, you know, like somebody sitting here. Actually here, I know what I can do here that can make it not that. Hats are a great idea. I actually don't like that. I think it's close. It's a sauropod. Yeah, it could also be a dinosaur. See, that's the other thing. You could put all kinds of stuff in here. Like, I bet I could turn this into like some kind of a dinosaur. Or like a big, creepy eyeball. Eyeball on a stalk. creepy veins. Like, there's all kinds of things you can do with these blobs, right? Could be a little burb. Burb sitting in a nest. Burb. But yeah, this, I don't know. I think these are good exercises, and don't be afraid to like restart one too. Like if you don't like the way it's going, you know? Don't feel like you have to commit. Like you shouldn't watch it. Oh no, I meant more like I shouldn't watch so I don't spoiler it for you. Oh, I see. 3-pointer. Hey, no worries. I'll be starting right from the beginning, and honestly, it's been so long since I played, I probably won't remember much about it. So we'll see how far I can even get. The game is easily like a 20-hour game, and I'm not going to be streaming for 20 hours on Sunday. So I'll just be streaming for however long I feel like it, and then I'll be going to bed, pretty much. Let's see. I am behind on chat, sorry. Except I don't have the designs themselves, it's just the words. Armor designs for, oh, I see. Hey, Sloppy, you could use these, you know? Ignore that, that's my idea. I want to see listen, if anybody wants to do this, I feel like exercises like these are really great for people of any skill level. Like, regardless of whether you've ever picked up a pencil before or not, if you draw very often, I'd love to see what anybody does. But no pressure, no pressure. This is the hardest warm-up study I've ever done. Charzia, oh my gosh. I find that hard to believe. Here, Charzia, you don't have to, listen, if this workout is too hard, you could do something else. You could do a study of something that you've been wanting to practice. I will offer you an alternative blob set that might be a little easier. So here, let me drop that in the Discord. If anyone's having trouble, if these blobs are too angular and too specific looking, here is a much simpler blob. This is Garg's blobs, and I'll post that in the stream event chat as well. So try some, or make your own blobs. You don't have to use anyone else's blobs, you know? Make some other blobs. I saw somebody do egg blobs. Like, they literally made fried eggs and then like went into Photoshop and like basically took the silhouette of the egg and made, like, I thought that was really cool. There's all kinds of, I mean, listen, don't feel like you have to do these, is all I'm saying. You have to commit if you draw traditionally. That's true, Luciana, that's true. Eggs is so good, I know, right, Chris? It was so cool. As a bonus, you get to eat those blobs. Charzia, no pressure to share either. I do, and this is not just for Charzia, anybody who's working on this, if you don't like the results of your blobs, or of any studies you ever do with me, please don't feel like you have to share them. This can be something that is just between you and yourself. The point is to just kind of work out your creative and your design skills. And this is very different than what we normally do. We normally do pretty direct reference studies. Today, we're doing something a little different, so it might be a little bit challenging. I'm certainly not comfortable, if it makes you feel any better. I think I spit out the ones I did with Egbert really quickly, but I think it was because I was sleep deprived and I wasn't overthinking anything. I don't know if you guys feel this way, but when I'm overthinking stuff, everything is infinitely harder. Like, nothing comes easy. I don't take risks. So, and because I'm not taking risks, nothing looks super, like, particularly fun. I kind of want to do, like, a weird pattern here, but I don't know how. But I'd like to learn how. I'm also trying to do gestures of people outside your store. Oh, that's awesome! That's awesome, Sloppy. That's a great thing to do, is to sit there with a sketchbook and just draw people you see. Yeah, standing, walking briskly, walking slouched. But, like, even if someone's, like, shopping, just doing a quick, like, here's the arch of the back, here's roughly the posture, here's roughly the proportion. I wish that I encountered people in a situation where I was still long enough to sketch them. Like, I take my sketchbook to my day job with me, but very rarely do I actually find the opportunity to open it up and use it. And if, like I said, if anyone's having trouble with these blobs, go get on Instagram for a second and scroll around and look and see what other people have done. Just look up the hashtag artblobs or blob challenge. There's also blob work is one that I've seen being used. Yeah, could be that maybe the way I'm doing it is like not resonating with you, you know? That could also be true. And don't be afraid to do a few versions either. Like, I'm probably gonna redo some of these. I don't do people a lot, so I'm also trying to force myself to do people. Although there is a danger in that with something like this, because I'm not actually learning how to draw people. This is more like relying on a schema, right, to draw some of that. So there is a bit of a danger, but the hope is that because the shapes are unusual, is that I won't fall into my usual traps of like how I design a face or how I draw a person. Like the shapes themselves hopefully lend themselves to more, I guess maybe not ingenuity, but more exploration? Experimentation, perhaps? Drawing on printer paper as buds. Is that what you're using, Sloppy? Hey, I'm just proud that you're drawing stuff, okay? I think that's great. It is nice to get a little sketchbook. Like, I have a little tiny moleskin that I use that I really enjoy. Highly recommend. It's kind of good to speed up too. That's true. It does kind of force you to make some decisions, right? Like, you know, I could just make a decision to just do that. I don't know. I don't really know how to do what I'm wanting with this. Sad. Sad. He looks so sad. I don't know if I want him to look sad, really. Maybe I should give him like a beard. I don't do bearded characters very often. So it's definitely a character design stretch. You have one, but I got it at the Ren Fair. It's hand-pressed paper and hand-cut leather bound, so it feels too special. That is such a problem with those nice sketchbooks. Sloppy, I have so many sketchbooks like that were like gifts, or people were like, oh, I had this like made for you. It's like, that is awesome, and I will never draw on it because it feels like nothing I can put in there is gonna be worth the coolness of the binding. Like, I feel like I'm almost more creative on like lined paper. Does that make sense? Like, I know that's the absolute worst thing to draw on, right? Like, but maybe it's a habit from school, but I have so many like old journals that are just full of these really great drawings, really fun doodles, and it's because I didn't feel like there was nothing precious about it. Like, I didn't feel psychologically worried about ruining something, you know? Yeah, you gotta get the cheap ones, I feel like. And the only times I've had luck with those books that are like nice looking is when I just have accepted that it's gonna be bad somehow, or I like put a sticker on it to just make it look trashy. And then it's like, well, I ruined it, so I guess it doesn't matter. Yeah, no, those are hard. Sometimes I'll take those books and I'll only do observational drawings in them. Like studies of things that I'm really comfortable studying, like animals. Like, I'll take them to the zoo and draw, because like I know how to draw an animal, I'm not worried about it. And then if somebody looks at this, they're not gonna be like, oh, what is this crap, you know? But yeah, it's tough. You have at least 4 of them, Chris. It's hard, because I know that the people who gave them to me were like, oh, this is so, like, I really value what your work does, what you do, or I want you to, you know, feel like I don't know. Like, there was a nice intent behind it, but it's just like, man, I don't know if I can draw on this. Pandarius, hey, how you doing? We are doing a blob challenge today. If anyone wants to get in on the blob challenge, feel free. It's open to anybody who'd like to join. There's a link at the top to this blob. These are my blobs that I made, but you can make your own blobs. Don't feel like you have to use my blobs. Or you can like go look up some other blobs. There's all kinds of other blobs. Did I ever post Garg's blobs in my Discord? I did. Here's some. I posted some alternate blobs that are less pointy. So there's some other blobs if anyone needs others. Those are in the Discord as well. How you doing, Pandarius? Oh, and thank you for the hydrate, Eric. Yeah, I do need to hydrate. You're not wrong. You're not wrong. And if anybody has studies that they want to share, whether it's this challenge or some other study that you're deciding to work on, just post it in the warm-up studies section, and we'll share those at the end of stream. We have some from yesterday that I need to share also, so if you're still working on a still life or something, feel free. Okay, let's see. And I'm gonna look at some blobs for inspiration here. Oh my gosh! I just glanced in warm-up studies. I was trying to see who had posted stuff since yesterday. And Shura, I love yours. They look great. If you need more blobs, there's another blob chart. Or you can make your own. I'd love for, if anyone does make their own blobs, by the way, I want to do your it's a weird sentence. I want to do your blobs. I want to challenge myself to draw on top of your blobs, to be more specific. And yeah, I kind of want to just see what everyone else, I don't know, it's fun. It's fun. It's kind of like playing cloud watching with your friends, you know? And just kind of seeing what other people come up with. I'm trying really hard to challenge myself to do people. Somehow the rephrase was even... I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. No, Amaze, don't make that a quote. I regret everything. Great. Wonderful. Now that exists. If you guys ever want to see random things I've said, or sometimes some things other people have said, apparently, you can type !quote, and I think it just like pulls up random quotes, so that's how you can get those. Casey, please, this is a family-friendly channel. I know, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I did not mean that to sound bad. I'm the worst. Don't encourage him, Chris. Don't encourage him. Three Pioneer says you got here because of drawing animals. In case, oh, that's awesome. Well, I'm glad to have you. We do draw a lot of animals around here. Normally, I'm probably way more animal and creature heavy than anything else, but I'm trying to shake that up. You know, I'm trying to improve. I'm trying to expand my repertoire, if you will. I really want to get better this year at things I'm not good at right now. And one of those things I don't feel like I'm very good at is character design. And I think one way to get better at character design is to do stuff like this that makes me think about shape and what shape can communicate in a drawing. All that good stuff. Amazing. Are you just taking a stroll down quote lane here? You caught me in the middle of a dinosaur rant. That's pretty common. Yeah. Poopy yeah, well, that's also, listen, Amaze, don't quote my cursing. That's my curse word. The stream is still great. Oh, thanks, Three Pioneer, I'm glad. I sometimes feel like I don't know what I'm doing on stream. I just kind of show up and ramble, and then sometimes we accomplish the task, and sometimes we don't, but I really appreciate you hanging out. Thank you to everybody, by the way, who hangs out here and lurks and participates in chats and just stops by to say hi. It seriously is really, really kind of you. If people replaced all their swearing with poopy monkey, the world would be a better place. Listen, if I say poopy monkey, you know I'm pretty upset. It has to get pretty bad for that to come out of my mouth, I'm just saying. Amaze quoted me at not my best moment. I also just think it's funny, to be honest. I used to, when I was in middle school, I used to just be, instead of cursing, I would say dolphins really loud, because it just made, like, I feel like if I can make myself laugh when I'm frustrated, it just makes it better. Do you know what I mean? Like, when I'm having, like, a frustrated moment, if I can just say something that makes me laugh, it tends to, like, at least I can laugh at myself and just be like, it's not that big of a deal. And so I think that's a lot of why I do that. And now it's just a habit. And then of course I went into elementary school education, and then you can't, you know, I don't really curse anyway, but like, especially around kids, it's just you kind of fall into these patterns of not being super, super edgy. And so I just, yeah, I don't know. It's just how it is around here. Once you... Amaze, why are you doing this? Why, wait. 2808? Something happened with that. Wait. What is going on with those dates? What is... Wait. What is happening? Once you've done someone's blobs, you can make your own. That was me on 2808-2024. It's day 1st, month 2nd. Today's not the 28th. Wait, have I said this before? Wait. Today's... what? Have I said those words? Have those words come out of my mouth last month? What? No way. I don't remember saying that. Maybe I was talking about this. Once you've I guess I just don't remember. I was like, it's not the 8th though, it's the 9th, but apparently I said that last night. It won't poop monkey be part of my... Yeah, you might also hear me say poop on a stick, because that also makes me laugh. I apologize to all the virgineers out there listening to my horrible language. I know, cursing like a sailor. I guess I should take off the family-friendly tag. I'm the worst. I'm the worst. When I say family-friendly, I mean, listen, my assumption is that's just people watching with kids who are not 5. So if you're watching with a 5-year-old and I've just introduced a new language to them, I'm so sorry. I was probably, I just don't remember. Biscuits. I still think dolphins is pretty funny. I still have the humor of my middle school self. What can I say? Okay, how am I gonna make this one a face? If this were to be a face, all I can see is that mushroom from Mario or whatever, right? Doesn't it look like that? I don't know how to make this a... I guess I could do like another really intense nose, maybe. Could do intense nose-osaurus here. Yeah, but I guess maybe look at these and see what you can exaggerate. And maybe that's a good way to think about it. I'm excited to see these, though. I think they'll be a lot of fun. I don't know why I always default to drawing older people when I do caricatures. There's just so much more to exaggerate, I guess, with an older person. Your dog Kafka won't stop barking dolphin. If your dog starts barking dolphin, I need a video. I need no pics, no proof there, Shura. That's what I call it. Features deepen as we age, so it's a natural... Yeah, they do, and I think it just adds more... Yeah, there's just more to, like... There's more to emphasize there. That's probably what it is. War's already waged. Oh, do you say all three? Interesting. Oh, hey, Briblet, how you doing? Good to see you. I think I saw you waving and I just missed your name. I apologize. Hello, hello. Hey, HDMZ, also. Good to see you too. We're doing a kind of a different sort of a challenge today. We're doing the shape language exercise. This is supposed to stretch your... And it's alright, 7's great. I like 7's a good number. It's supposed to stretch your ability to see shape and use shape. So if you... I'm glad you like the nose. I got two pretty intense noses down here. But yeah, if anybody wants to join in, it's a pretty fun little challenge, but it can be hard if you're not used to drawing exaggerated features. You don't have to do people. I do want to emphasize that I am challenging myself to do portraits with this one, but I'm probably gonna do some different ones here in a sec and not do portraits. For me, it felt like it would be more of a, I don't know, like more of something outside of my wheelhouse. Oh, and HDMC has some blobs. Thanks for posting those in the stream event chat. We got some new blobs. If anybody wants to submit their own blobs, I might do some more. So if you have some blobs you'd like to share. It broke you slightly? Oh no. Older people have magnificently exaggerated features. It's true. I know people don't like their own creases or wrinkles, but it's the story of their lives on their faces. Oh, that's beautiful, Rue. It's true. It's true. I mean, we all get there, you know? I've always felt like you might as well embrace it. You know, it's gonna happen. You can either like spend your life stressing that it exists, or like you said, I like that. It's like a badge of honor. It's like, yeah, I've lived some life. I've seen some things, you know? Sorry for all the noise, by the way. There's a construction outside. Paleontologist VA, like I've said in the past, sometimes I just have to stream from home. Yeah, it just depends. I didn't get to do my laundry and stuff yesterday, so I'm doing it today. It's just one of those things, you know? Sometimes you never know where I'm gonna be. I will be here on Sunday for the game stream. Let's see. Okay, I'm clicking around a lot. I was trying to find an example to show folks who are just now coming in that you don't have to draw people. I cannot find the example I was looking for, so I'm just gonna pull this up. Shoot. Here's a different set of blobs I did. This was Cream of Egbert's blobs. He is a streamer here on Twitch. He also made some blobs. But yeah. So like you could do animals, you could do objects, you do whatever you'd like. Yeah. Yeah, you can always check my schedule, Paleontologist VA. It's posted on Twitch and on Discord. But yes, I do stream Mondays and Wednesdays. You can also type !schedule if you forget and you'd like a reminder. You have drawn almost all animals. Interesting, interesting. I actually am a little surprised to hear that from you, and I'm curious to see what you came up with. I'm struggling with this one. I keep seeing like, I mean, to me this just keeps looking like a lower lip, but I feel like I can do something different. I just need to think about it. The sound of rebar. If you guys can hear that outside. So I did portraits for everyone but this one. This one feels like it's out of place because it's not a portrait. How could I make this not... Oh no, an ad attack! Pixar them, yeah, I could do that. Ads, sorry. It's harder for me to see those coming because I can't see as much at my home setup. There we go, now I can kind of see them. Chasm cross. So I'm gonna take a quick stretch break while we're having ads. That way nobody feels like they're missing me problem solving, even though I don't think you'd be missing much, quite frankly. Ugh. Actually, I think I do know what I want to do with this. Oh, hey Kev, how's it going? Oh, it's scientific fun facts with Kev time. How are you doing? We are practicing our shape language today. It's very scary. Let's see, let's read some facts. We have 1 more minute till the ad break, so let me read some fun facts for you guys. The construction outside is really excited for the fun facts too. Let's see. Oh my gosh. Close the window for a minute, because I don't know what they're doing out there. I don't know if you guys can hear that, but it feels like it's pretty loud. So, scientific fun facts about shapes, guys. Number 1, everything is a shape. Even Casey, it's true. I'm a square? Kev. I feel like that's a bad thing. I am not a square. Shapes were invented in the ancient 1980s. Do tell, do tell. Let's see. When MTV aired Sting's Shape of My Heart and nobody knew what the heck he was talking about. Oh my gosh. Hey, thank you, Autonette. I appreciate those bits. How you doing, friend? Thank you, thank you. Hope you're doing well. We're learning some scientific fun facts from Kev about shapes right now. So the last one is, the only thing that isn't a shape is your imagination. Wait. The only thing that isn't a shape is your imagination, which is kind of gross. Like, why it be like that? I have to think about that statement for a second. The only thing that isn't a shape is your imagination. That's awfully deep, Kev. Stay tuned. I will stay tuned. Those are some good facts. Stumbles back in the chat, trembling, drenched in sweat. Ads are finally over. So sorry, Chris. I know, they're a lot. I know. I'm at least a trapezoid. I don't know how to take that comment either, Amaze. If you had to be a shape, chat, what shape would it be? Should I be a trapezoid? Is it good to be a square? Thoughts? What shape is your imagination? I'm particularly proud of what you... Oh, good! I'm excited to see him, Amaze. You're doing so right now? Awesome, awesome! Yeah, do some blobs. I want to see everybody's blobs. That is really not a thing you can say without sounding weird, isn't it? With a mouse. Hey, that's alright. Come into the Discord and drop your blobs. Drop your blobs, friends. Drop those blobs. On that note, I'm gonna fix this blob. I actually don't really like... I mean, I like it, but it just doesn't... Since all of these are portraits, I almost feel like this one doesn't match. So I think I want to do something else there, even though I do like the demure strongman. That is fun. Let's see. Scientific fun fact about shape update. Sting Shiba Heart was in the prehistoric 1990s. Oh my, and not the ancient 1980s. Yeah, thank you guys for surviving the ads. If you did watch the ads, just know for all of the turmoil that it put you through to not mute it and to let it play, even if you just had it at like 1 percentile of volume and muted the tab, it does actually make a difference. Like every month I make, like, the ad revenue actually does help quite a bit. It helps pay for my studio, it helps pay for various things that I need to live, like rent. So I really appreciate it. But I also understand if, you know, if you gotta exit, if you gotta run away from them. I know 3 minutes of ads is a lot. But it's the best way to do it so that they're all in one place so that you don't get like an ad every 30 minutes. I don't know, at least I think it's better. Maybe it's not. You guys let me know. Big win this morning, took the rest of the day off. Nice, nice. Congratulations, Autonette. I hope you enjoy. Chris Wright says that he's a rhombus. Good, that's a good shape. Can I be a 3-dimensional shape? Do I have to be a trapezoid? Can I be like a cylinder? The triangle is the most stable of all the shapes. Are you saying you're a triangle, HDMZ? You're an isosceles triangle specifically, says Amaze. Come see my blobs on... Don't make... I'm not reading that, Chris. Somebody's gonna clip one of these things one of these days, and I'm gonna get in trouble. And that's why I'm afraid of the internet, by the way. So, you guys be nice to me. Hexagons are bestigons. Oh my gosh, too funny, too funny. Can we play a game if we have enough points? This afternoon, I forget what I'm doing, but yeah, that'd be a good time to do a game. Not like a video game, but like a draw me an animal game or something. I could do one of those today too, just maybe at the end. Some of those ads are weird. Oh no, did you get weird ads? I'm so sorry. Do I get money from the ads? I do. Yeah, I do, Kev. But I see you have some cheese, so you don't have to worry about the ads. Yeah. No, it's actually, it does help. Like, I know it's just it's like a few cents per ad you guys watch, I think, but it really adds up. So like if there's 20 people that watch an ad, it's, bizarrely, it does add up. It does help. I was kind of wondering how people do, like, how do you do full-time streaming? Like, I've met so many streamers that are like, oh, I'm a full-time streamer, and they really, like, I mean, they have, like, a lot of followers and stuff, but it's like, chat is moving slow, they don't seem to be getting a lot of subs. I'm like, how do you guys do that? And then I realized, oh, ads. They have, like, hundreds of lurkers, and it's just, like, the ad revenue. It's crazy. 3 minutes of ads is your standard cable commercial time. I think so. Yeah, turn the volume down to 1%. Yeah, if you mute it, it doesn't count. But if you turn your volume down, and that counts for lurks too. If you don't want to listen to me ramble, which is fine, I understand. Just turn your volume down to 1%, and you can also mute the tab. But you don't have to. I think you can mute the tab for ads. I actually don't know how it works with ads. Does anyone know how it works with ads? I think you can mute the tab but not the stream, and it still counts for ads, right? Maybe not. I have no idea. If we turn up the volume, do I make more? No, I don't think so. Don't make yourself suffer, Kev. Don't suffer on my account. Don't believe the hype. I've always been suspicious. Are you talking about full-time streamers? I know a few, and they definitely do live off of it, but I don't know. But the ones that I know who are full-time, they get like pretty regular subs is what keeps them able to be full-time. But there's a few that I've hung out on recently that it's like, they might just have recurring subs, like that could be what's doing it too. I don't know, yeah, I don't know enough about how all that works, to be honest. Okay, I did have an idea though that I wanted to, I wanted to implement for this one. Because I keep going to like the big lip thing, right? Like this just feels like it looks like a lip. So I'm trying to make it look like something else. So I think what I'm gonna do is a profile view. A guy with a big neck and a bald head. I don't know if he needs a beard. The beard might be too much. Maybe he does need a beard, because I don't know how else to fix this. Hold on, I'm gonna make this work. I'm gonna make it work. It's gonna work. It's gonna work. I have a calming. Oh, thank you. That's very kind, Annette. I always cringe when I listen to my VODs because I feel like I have a really raspy voice, but I'm glad you don't feel that way. I could cry out in frustration and still sound ASMR. Really? Wait, really? Wait, this is news to me. No one has ever told me this. I have an ASMR voice? Do I really? I feel like I'm too excitable for ASMR. Like, that's not an ASMR sound. Huh, I've never heard that. So what does that do for your image? I don't know, Rue, that is tricky. Yeah. The cheese was gifted. You are unworthy of the cheese. No, you're not unworthy of the cheese. They rely heavily on subs, commissions, and sponsorships. Oh, I see, Kev. I see. I might start taking commissions sometime, but that's just because my project list is finally freeing up a little bit. I just don't know what kind I would take. So sponsorships is what they're getting. Okay, that makes a little more sense. Because there's definitely a few I've hung out on that I'm like, there's not a lot happening. There's just a lot of people. But recurring subs, I forget about recurring subs. If anybody, by the way, has a recurring sub on my account, thank you so much. I don't know why, but I appreciate it. It really does help also. I'm behind on chat somehow. Hold on. Oh, no pressure, paleontologist VA. No worries. Your dream is to be a streamer and surpass me in every way. Listen, Kev, I believe in you. I am your rival. I'm your— wait, this is escalating so much, Kev. What have I done? I bet she doesn't even remember what— I don't. I feel like I don't remember what did I do? Is it because I can only play games on Sunday and that you work on Sundays? Is that why you're mad at me? I can't help that. Hold on, I'm still behind. I sent you a link to my 3rd ever art submission to the art community. Nice. Finally to get over some anxiety. It's a thing. It's a thing. Hello, Rue. Thank you so much, Rue, for that sub. I really appreciate that. You didn't have to do that. Or did somebody gifted it to you? Somebody gifted it to you! Sorry, I didn't say that on my chat. Who is that gifter? Anonymous, whoever you are, watching in the shadows, gifting, being jolly and merry, and just generally nice. Thank you so much. That was really kind of you, yes. Mysterious person. Thank you. Enjoy your cheese, Rue. And your ad-free viewing. And all of your emotes that you're now gonna get to use. Hold on, I was gonna read. So Arnett says, sent you a link to my 3rd ever art submission to the art community. I'm fighting to get over some anxiety, but these two may— good! I'm glad to hear that, Arnett. Honestly, art should be something that makes you feel excited and can like unblock some creative, like, I don't know, holdups. So hopefully that's what that's how you feel about it. And if you ever want to drop something in the warm-up studies section, and this goes for anybody, you don't have to be somebody who is a big, like, he draws a lot, right? But hopefully, oh my gosh, you guys, I just looked in warm-up studies again. I love these. These are so good. Oh my gosh, you guys are killing this. I love it. I love it. Ah! Okay, I'm so excited to do the show and tell part today. Like I said, if anybody wants to do their own blobs, post them in the stream event chat. After I'm done with this one, I'm probably going to do somebody else's blobs, so please share them. And if you post on social media, just tag me if you wanted to post them on social media, and I'll be happy to share them as well. You guys, I'm trying so hard to make this not a big lower lip. Oh, I'm glad you like my emotes, Rue, and you get to use them now for a month, so enjoy those. Please spam them everywhere. It always tickles, like, I always get very excited when I go into someone else's chat and somebody uses my emote, and I'm like, oh, they like them. I need to make some more. Okay. Let's see. What am I gonna do? How am I gonna fix this, you guys? Help! I'm struggling again. I thought I knew the answer, but I guess I don't. Maybe I could do, like, looking over shoulder face? Oh yeah, maybe I could do it like this. Okay, hold on. I think I may have figured it out. Just had to talk myself through it, you know? You used to date a doctor and then you started eating an apple every day. Oh my gosh, Mayor of Canada. Did it keep the doctor away? Is that what you're getting at? Yeah, let's throw some cheese at Mayor of Canada. Now you can hurl cheese! The jokes have begun. How are you doing, Mayor of Canada? Mayor, you avoided my question or you weren't here the other day. I had a big question for you. Super important. Do you actually live in Canada? Like, is that... Canada is a big enough country, right, that it wouldn't be doxing to say if you do, hopefully. If it is, don't answer. But I am so curious if that's just a funny thing that you like, or if you actually are from Canada. Or who knows, maybe you really are the one and only mayor of Canada. It's a big country with a small town feel. That might be fair. That might be fair. I'm sure there's parts of it that don't feel small town though, right? Clearly you don't live in one of those parts. I'm so, yeah, I was just wondering the other day, I thought it was very funny. Like, if you just, although, I don't know, Mayor of Canada, have you ever met the Mayor of Space? There's another user here on Twitch that is the Mayor of Space. And I can't remember if you've ever, been in a chat with them or not. But I always think, you both have red as your names. So I always think of, you guys having a mayor off. If you ever did meet. You're all up in your neighbor's business? Oh my. And if anyone is, like I said, if anyone wants to do their own blobs, don't feel like you have to just like wait on me if you wanted to do some more. Or you can look into the stream event section, and there are some other blobs I posted in there that you could also use. You're too old to be so shy. Stay the night. I'm gonna do a strongman. Strongman blob. Where are the sunglasses? They're right here. Don't scare me like that. I was like, no! I did almost lose them the other day. It does happen, folks. It does happen. Skittle! Hey, how you doing, friend? What's up, what's up? I'm doing some blobs today just to warm up. Kind of get the creative juices flowing, trying to think in some different ways this morning. How are you doing? Thanks for that shout out for Skittle. You guys, Skittle is another Stream Inker. You've done Stream Ink a bunch. Were you one of the people who started Stream Ink, Skittle? I keep meaning to ask that. I need to work on more of my Stream Ink prompts. I also don't know if I'm gonna be able to do every single prompt, and I'm hoping that I don't get banned from future Stream Inks if that happens. Because I'm real busy. I'm gonna try to do as many as I can, but I don't know if I'm gonna be able to do every single one. At the very least, I'm gonna try to at least lurk on everybody's stream, because I might be at work during some of them. But that's my goal for streaming. How you doing? Blue Skittle Cat. That's right, Blue Skittle Cat. We have a cat among us. He's definitely not a cat. He's definitely a human. He's a real human being, or at the very least, he is a cat with human hands. That's as much as we know about Skittle. You struggle with the blobs exercise. Yeah, this is a different one. This is a real different one for us today. It's been really fun. I want to do some more because I really do want to stretch my shape language skills. I feel like I'm not very good at characters, and this seems like a really good way to just make your brain try and be better at characters, you know? We'll see. It's really hard for me not to do, like maybe if I do another blob, it'll just be dinosaurs or something. See, I feel like this one doesn't match because it's like not a portrait. So I'm gonna make this one a portrait, I think. As much as here, just in case I want to bring him back, we'll make a little second layer. We'll just put him on his own little layer by his lonesome, shy self. Okay. But how are you doing today, Skittle? I hope you're doing well. Definitely real human being. You took part in 2022 originally, but you weren't able to do it last year. Well, it's glad to have you back this year. For some reason, in my head, I just associate you with streaming, but I think that's when I came across your channel. You've always been a part of the streaming team, right? I guess the way it works is like once you're part of streaming, you're just always part of that art team, right? I don't know. But yeah, I just kind of in my head was like, oh, you must always do streaming. So that was clearly just my brain making an educated guess that was false. Extremely false. You did like 15 to 20 of the prompts. So doing, okay, good. That's good to know, actually, Skittle. I was a little nervous. I'm over here like trying to think of something for all the prompts and like, I don't know if I can fit all this in. I also have to do a coloring page, I guess. I still haven't done that. I didn't realize that was going to be part of it when I signed up. So I'm like, oh shoot, I gotta do a coloring page. I just don't know when I'm going to fit everything in. But I'll figure that out at some point. I'm gonna give him like a real big face. Nope, I liked it before. The other way. We'll just have a weird shoulder over there, that's all. Lodnin, how you doing? It's good to have ya. It's kind of sus, a little bit sus, Kev. What's even more sus is how you're always mad at me though, Kev. What did I ever do to you? The team has everyone from past. Okay, cool. And there's no getting away once they have you. That's okay. I'm happy to be included. It's honestly, I'm just excited to meet more members of the art community here on Twitch. I think that's what I was the most excited about when I applied. I was like, maybe I'll be able to get in and like meet some folks, you know? Alright, I'm gonna try and do this in a way that isn't just a portrait. Like it is gonna be a portrait. This will just be the big nose row down here. The row of noses. Maybe it'll have a wart on it. I hate this. I actually don't like that at all. It's extremely creepy and I don't approve. I'm very upset at myself for even attempting that. Casey likes those Sienna Bergerac man, yeah. Well, it just feels like a big shape that I can sneak in there, you know? But I'm gonna try and come up with something else. Let's see. Oh wait, I have a good idea. Well, not a good idea. I have an idea. We'll see if it's good or not. And that's part of why I like doing multiple takes on these, is because sometimes your first idea is not your best. And I think this does a really good job of sort of driving that point home, you know? I don't know how to make this like believable though. Wait, push myself. No, wait, what? I don't know what you're saying. Can we start putting points toward your third play video game now that second is fully funded? I don't know if I'm ready to commit to that. That feels like it's a lot of commitment. Should I make another one? I don't know. You guys let me know. Should I keep doing channel point goals for games? Do you guys like spending your channel points on those? I also don't want people to feel like they have to use them if they're saving them for something else. Let me know in the chat. What are your thoughts, chat? I do not know. I do not know what is best. Oh, we gotta stretch. 5 humans and a duck. I could make it an animal, but no, I'm trying really hard to make people. I need to do better about people. Let's see. I guess I could, oh, I need to stretch. I haven't done that yet. Ouch. You like the idea of channel point goals for special streams that I don't do normally? Yeah. Is there somewhere you could submit a game suggestion? Yeah, put it in the, so there is actually like a thread in the stream event section, but you can just put it in the stream event chat. Literally anything that has to do with any kind of events we do on stream goes in the stream event chat. So if you just put it in there, I'll see it. Yeah, I have a little list. Actually, there is a list on the game, ouch, on the game command somewhere. So here's the list. It's just a wish list on Steam. It's mostly stuff that people have told me that I should play, so you might look there first and see if it's on there, but if it's not, we can add it, and if it is something that's on there, let me know what it is, so that I can like mentally note that it's one that people would like me to play. You just think I'd like it because it's creative, but hey, I still would really like it. I don't have a ton of time to play games, so I can't guarantee I'd get to it very quickly, but you definitely recommend it. Or you can just let me know in chat and I can see if it's on the list too. I'm trying to think of how to... I like the idea of this being a tongue. I don't like the way I'm doing the face though, guys. How do I draw things? The stress of the art. You know what would be really cool? If I had the setup to do it or the know-how to do it. There's this really big gem and fossil show happening this week in Tiny Glade. Tiny Glade, I've heard of that, I think. I think I have a friend that's actually working on that game. Is that the one? This may not be the one. I don't know if this is the one I'm thinking of. I'll add it to the list. I'll add it to the list. Thank you for the recommendation. There's a big fossil and mineral show happening in Denver for the next like week and a half. I really want to go, and I thought it'd be really cool if I could like walk around and show people on stream, just like kind of experience that with me and do. It would be an IRL stream, which I've not really done before, but I don't really know how to do that other than just like mobile data. You know what I mean? You feel like you've seen develop. Nice. That's awesome, Chris. I'm pretty sure my friend is either working on it or working on a game that's really similar. I have a friend that works in games, and she sometimes tells me some of the stuff that's going on. I mean, she can't be super specific all the time, but I feel like she'd at least reference that game if she didn't work on it herself. I dubbed the shocked, savvy, stoic, wise man, nosy, and was that? Wait, what? oh, wait, you're calling them? Hold on, let's name them. Let's see what we're loading them. Let's name them. Shocked, savvy, stoic, wise man. I like wise man. Nosy, and what's up? Those are great names. Those are great names. Oh, thanks for the Steam link. Yeah, I will. I'll add it to the list. Nothing is on sale right now on Steam, which is a shame. I need to start being better about watching for the sales and then grabbing those. I need to make a game fund. Once I've paid for tires on my car, I will start buying games. How about that, guys? But only games you guys want me to play. Okay, there we go. Thank you. Yeah, I will. I added it to my wish list, Jersey. I didn't have that on the list yet. Is that what I'm thinking of? What I saw of Tiny Glade was adorable. I'm hearing good things, so clearly I need to check it out. It's a blobfish person. Have you guys ever seen a blobfish actually before it's blobby? They actually look like normal fish. Did you know this? Did you know blobfish don't swim around the ocean looking like blobs? They only look like that because they've been surfaced too quickly. And so they're basically imploding because of the surface pressure difference. It's very sad. Isol, how's it going? Yeah, no, blobfish like look up normal blobfish. They don't look blobby at all. I mean, they still have kind of a funny face, but they look more just like your normal, sort of fish. Like here's a blobfish that's normal. This is what they really look like. It's when you pull them up to the surface too fast, they basically die because they're being implodey. But I think they're actually capable, like most fish, I think even deep sea fish are capable, if they come up slowly, they're actually capable of regulating their own pressure. Very interesting stuff. Nature is crazy, you guys. How you doing, Isol? It's good to see you. We are working on a challenge, a shape challenge today. We're actually gonna get into the show and tell here in a little bit. So you guys, if you haven't already posted your shapes, I don't love this one still. I'm still struggling with this one. It was this really sad guy, but I just felt like all the other ones are portraits and it just seemed out of place. So I'm trying to turn this one into a portrait too, but I'm struggling a little bit. So I don't know about this either. It reminded me of a blobfish when I put the eyes on like that. Yeah, but how's your day going? Poor blobfish. I know, right, Rue? It's kind of sad. You tried the free demo. Oh, nice, Tarzia. Well, thanks for linking. Yeah, I'm curious. I would actually, you say that it's good for art reference, so I actually do sort of want to play at some point. I was talking to another art friend about this too, but I kind of want to play, maybe even Skittle and I talked about it as well. Horizon Zero Dawn, I think, and just do like a plein air session where we just get in there and we walk around and we pause and we just take a minute to like sketch or draw from like either the scene around us or the screenshot or whatever. I think it'd be a really fun like digital plein air exercise. Obviously, I'd love sometime to actually do plein air with you guys because I've never really done true plein air before, and I think it'd be really fun to have like company and just take you guys out. I mean, I live by mountains, so I could just like go out into the mountains and we could paint some mountains, and that'd be really fun. But I just don't have the setup for that. Like, if anybody knows how to do that without just mobile data, like I think I'd have to get like an actual satellite rig or something, and I don't really have the money or the technical know-how to know how to do that. But it would be really fun to do something like that. And then I could take you guys also to the Denver Fossil and Mineral Show, because that's really cool. Like decompression sickness. Yeah, kinda, for sure. What is plein air? Plein air is, so it's spelled like this. Plein air, I don't know why that L was capitalized, but it's basically, I think it's a French word for basically drawing drawing the landscape. So when you see, like James Gurney does a ton of plein air, so if you follow James Gurney online, he does loads of plein air paintings. But if you're ever like walking in a park and you see a bunch of people just sitting out with their easels like painting the landscape, that is plein air. Record a walk and then sit and talk us through it. Oh, I guess I could do that, but that might be tough. Maybe if you guys are interested in that. That's true though. I could record a hike and just take nice scenic shots, and then we could watch that live together. Would that be weird? It's not a bad idea. It's like the next best thing if I can't figure out how to do like an actual one. Casey goes outside? Oh, all the time, yeah. I love being outside. Actually, I say all the time, I have been outside less this year, I think, than any other year. This is the first year since I moved to Colorado that I haven't been on a camping trip. I'm really sad about it, actually. I had too many other things I had to take off work for, and so I wasn't able to get off work. Like, I had friends that went, but because they always go on weekends and I work weekends at my day job, couldn't get off. So I'm very sad. Also, I don't know how I did that. Okay, there we go. I've gone on a few like short hikes and stuff, but I haven't really been able to get out there as much as I usually do. I don't know. I don't like this guy at all. This one's freaky. I had an international student say, "Isn't camping just playing hobo?" Oh my gosh. I think that depends on your perspective. I do know that camping is not as big of a deal in some parts of the world as it is here. I think we just have a lot more going on with our national parks, maybe. And also there's fewer like deadly animals in the woods. Like, camping is not a thing in Africa. It's definitely not a thing in Africa. I think it's a thing in parts of Europe, but probably not a lot of Europe. I think backpacking is a bigger deal, maybe. Yeah, it's definitely something that It's a sign of a society with a lot of leisure that camping, like, you do that for fun. But that is very funny. Yeah. There are people who camp on the side of Mount Everest. It's true. There are. How do I make this? I don't like my blobs. These are tough blobs. Oh, hey, Cave, how's it going? That's clearly a platypus. I mean, listen, if you want to get on the blob art, we're about to do the show and tell piece. So if anyone has any blobs to share, last call for blobs. I was trying to find a way to make it, like, not just a portrait like this, but I failed. I failed. So we're gonna make it a very straight-laced gentleman. There we go. With the chin that has become one with his neck. Because that's a thing that happens sometimes. How you doing, Cave? Good to see ya. Thanks for popping in. Alright, I'm just gonna say that I'm done with these. I'm not super pleased with some of them. Like, don't really like any of these that much as I wanted to, but it's okay, it's fine, it's fine. It's fine, it's fine, they're blobs, they're just blobs. I might do some more. You're starting your day, nice. The farm you work on for no money is also a campsite. Oh, you're a scout, enough step. Oh, these days, that's cool. My time on camp spent watching CCTV and taking thumbless campers learning to chop logs to the Are you kidding, Audinet? Or is that so common that it's like a regular thing? Bush camping is a thing in Africa, but it's not something you do on your own. Yeah, it's something you book the national park and are guided through. Yeah, so I guess when I say camping's not a thing in Africa, it's like not a casual thing like it is here in the States. I actually have camped in Africa, but it was at a national park with a guide, and it was a large group of people. Like, it's definitely not something you do just like we do here, where you're just like, oh, you know what, I feel like camping, I'm just gonna go off into the woods and like camp. It's just not common. Yeah, definitely very different. I'd give that campsite a thumbs down, but I lost mine. Yeah, not kidding. What? That's crazy. I've heard camping is just it's just homeless LARPing. Wow, I'm learning so much of what people think about camping right now. That is funny. That is funny. I guess I just grew up, so I was in Girl Scouts, and my mom was a big camper, and took us on camping trips all the time. And she was also really active with Boy Scouts, like all of us were in Scouts. And we just did a lot of camping, like even for like, sometimes she'd have us camp when we went to go visit family, because she has family that has property, and so we would just like camp instead of staying in the house. And so camping was just very much like a fun, like, I don't know, it always felt like adventure when I was a kid. And even as an adult, I still really like it for that reason. Like, anytime I camp here in Colorado, I always feel like I'm in a Lord of the Rings novel or something. You know, you get to go out and like find your own wood and find really beautiful scenes that you wouldn't have seen otherwise that are like off the beaten trail, and you get to like wake up to the sunrise and listen to the birds and the mountains. And I don't know, it's really, especially backpacking. I think if I could find more people to backpack with, I think I would backpack a whole lot more than I do right now. It's just really, It's a really good reset. I really like it. I'm a big advocate for camping. So if anyone wants to try to get into camping, you've never done it before, I'm not an expert, but I'd be happy to point you in some direction of some good resources to get you into it. But yeah, I definitely am more of a fan of like dispersed camping. I don't really like camping in like designated campgrounds I don't know. I think the reason I like camping is the adventure, and so if it's like a designated campground where it's like you have to pay and there's like other people around, and it's just, I don't know, it's just not as, it just feels like more restricted and there's like less opportunity for something really exciting happening. And that's really what I like about camping. Plus I hate paying for a campsite. Like, listen, it's not like you're providing me facilities here. I'm literally sleeping on the ground outside and you want me to pay you? Listen, I'm only morally opposed to two things in life. Here we go. I don't get political on this channel, but paying for camping and paying for parking, you guys, I hate it. I hate it. You're making me pay you to exist. Okay. And we're done with my camping rant. Anyway, let me catch up on chat. Sorry, that went down a lot of roads. Coming from Colorado, and yeah, also being scouts, camping never struck me like that. It was just being out in nature. Yeah, exactly. We call it mortgageless. Like van life is just being homeless. Yeah. The only people I know who've done RVing in a way that felt sustainable or something like that is like they have a home. They're just choosing to go see the country in an RV for a few months. But yeah, like selling your home and just living in an RV feels, I don't know, I would feel very unstable. Like I definitely want a home to come back to. I've definitely had some very funny conversations with guys trying to convince me that van life is the way to go. And I'm just like, I feel like that's just like the next one step up from being homeless. I don't know anybody who's done van life for a long period of time that hasn't ended up in a very bad situation. It just feels very stressful. Casey was Girl Scout. You didn't know that about me, Maze? That's funny. You lived in an RV for a year while the house was being built. See, that's different. The shell was done but nothing inside. See, and if you have to do, like my aunt lived in a trailer for a long time because her house was being built. She was building her house actually. Like, I mean, there's like different situations, but yeah. Slightly holds up. Hey, yeah, if you're ever in Colorado, Annette, let me know. Don't get me wrong, I love the idea of camping, just overthink too much. Yeah, it's all about your perspective, right? I will say, if you've never been camping before, Colorado is going to ruin you on camping. Like, if you come to Colorado and that's your first camping experience, everything else is going to pale by comparison. Unless you're, like, able to camp freely somewhere in, like, the Alps. But even then, I've heard that that's not really a thing because there's, like, people in the mountains that live there that are dangerous or something. I don't know. It's just not the same. It's just not the same here. I think you're paying for them to manage and take care of the campsite. You are. No, you are. No, I understand the purpose of the fee. I just don't like it, Tarzia. I understand why it's there. You're paying for them to manage it. You're also paying a fee. It's usually to a park service. I just like fundamentally I have a problem with paying somebody to let me sleep on the ground. Like I think I just spent too much of my youth doing like camping dispersed and just, it's free. You just pick your own spot and you do your thing. So the idea of paying somebody to do that is like, I'm doing all the work. Like, what? Why am I paying you? Campers' Rights Union. No, Chris. My sister and husband just got their bus this year. Oh, wow, it's gutted and they're going to use it to travel around. They have a house too. They just want to travel. Yeah, and I think honestly that's probably cheaper than getting an RV. Humankind has fought against nature for over 100,000 years, and now that we've kind of won, we're going back and being narcissistic. Like if I brought a human from the 1800s to be like, hey, we could sleep outside with the bugs and the snakes and stuff, or we can sleep in this hotel thing. Yeah, and that's exactly right, Kev. It's that's why I feel like camping, like anytime you have a society that has something that is that, like if that kind of activity is for leisure, that's like an excess of leisure. Like I'm thankful I live in a place where like I can do things like that for fun if I'm able to. And it's not like a necessity, like you're saying, yeah. Because for a long time in human history, like, there wasn't an option. Like, that's how we all had to live. I don't think I'd like it as much if I had to live that way. But I do like visiting it and being outside for fun, for sure. Go camping in Colorado, then go camping in Michigan, waiting for you. Yeah, I grew up in Texas. Like, listen, you have to, like, really like camping to camp in Texas, all right? It is humid, it is hot, it is gross. You're not gonna have a good time. You have to be committed to the concept of camping. So So moving here and camping in Colorado, I don't know if I can camp in Texas anymore. Like if I ever go back, it's like, it'll have to be the fall. Like I don't think I could ever camp in the summer in Texas again and enjoy it. It was tough. Even when I had no other options, it was tough. California has some great spots. Yeah, Sticks, do you live in California? I didn't think you lived there. You mostly have to pack in. Hey, that's the best way though. I love that. We were just talking, Sticks, I don't know if you were here, but I was just talking about how I'd love to go on more backpacking trips. If I could find more people to backpack with, that could easily like work with my schedule. My schedule's really the issue. Working on the weekends is no fun, guys. You miss out on a lot of things. Kodali, hey, it's good to see you. And also Sticks, thanks for popping in. It's good to see you as well. Camping in the woods is great, I agree. Mama is a fan, hey, it's good to have you here. Thanks for popping in. How are ya? Claire Bear, oh my gosh, there's so many folks in chat today. Good to see you all. Good to see you all. Run for fun? Yeah, no, I don't run for fun. Walking for leisure and exercise, same sort of thing. It's true. It's true. I was thinking about that this morning, Rue. I was thinking about potentially going to the gym, and then I ran out of time, so I just went on a walk to go to the library and run some errands and go to the post office, all that kind of stuff. And I got some good amount of steps in, but I was just thinking about how funny it is that we have to like try to get exercise in the modern world. Like that's a sign of a country with leisure, right? Like the fact that we have to try, we have to like make time to get exercise when like for the majority of the world and the majority of human history, that was just a fact of life. You know, like you had to go do all those things. And we have the option now. It's fascinating stuff to think about. I think camping is different in each country for sure. Our little site is cheap, the money is used to pay for gas in the quad and flail mower. I don't know what a flail mower is. So do you have like a private property that you rent out to campers? Because that's a different thing entirely. What I'm talking about is paid campgrounds that are like at parks, like at state parks or at national parks even. I feel like this is already supposed to be my public land. Why am I paying for it? It's not good. If we are going to be paying just to sleep outside, you better be providing something otherwise. Yeah, like if so the one time I'm okay with paying for camping is if there's restroom facilities. It's like, okay, at the very least, like I'm happy to pay for that. But if it's just a dispersed site, you know, hey! Oh my gosh, hey Fun King, how are you doing? It's so good to see you. Welcome on in. Thanks for the follow. I recognize that name. I feel like I see you all over Twitch. Good to have you here. I did not manage to get a single sketch onto the paper, and now, oh no! Oh wow, that's a big palette. Good luck. Good luck, Sloppy. Yeah, no worries. We are just wrapping up, actually. Speaking of making time to get exercise, right? Oh, good luck, Sloppy Salamander. I'm so sorry. We are about to do the show and tell portion of our shape design day. I got caught up in chat. I was gonna do another one of these, but I think this will just be it for today for me. Yeah, I think I see you in a lot of chats, I feel like. Are you an artist as well? We need the commons back like a true comrade. Wait, what does that mean? Chris, you're giving me a lot of accolades right now. How are you doing, by the way, Claire? It's good to have you here. You sell fresh honey. Oh, that's cool. You have bees? You're a beekeeper? I am going to go into the Discord now. So if anybody did this and would like to show off their work, you can drop it in the Discord. You can also post a link in chat, but sometimes I miss that. Just make sure that whatever you share is, you know, work safe, all that good stuff. I do try to keep it pretty safe. Oh my gosh, you guys, I love these so much. You guys did such a good job. Okay. You help. Okay, good. I have a bee suit. I've actually tried to help with, out with bees before, and I would like to have some my own someday. Okay, we're gonna look at these, guys. We're gonna look at these. So if you would like to submit something into the show and tell part, if you did some studies today, it doesn't have to be shape studies. Like we have a still life study here that HGMZ did that we will look at for here just a second, but you can post any kind of studies. The whole point of this session is, like, we call it the art gym because it's kind of like how when you go to the gym, it's helpful to have accountability so that you actually do the workout. Same thing with studies for artists. This is something that we artists really don't like love to do studies. I mean, we all know we should be doing it, but it's always so much more exciting to like do your own projects. So the idea is that we do like a 1 hour 1.5 hour usually. It's gone a little longer today, but usually that's about the average is 1.5 hour session where you can come and go at any point. You don't have to stay for the whole hour, but you can drop in and you can do some studies with some accountability to just kind of level up with somebody. You know, we're all trying to get those gains, right? As they would say. Do I sound really cool when I say that, guys? I bet I do. I'm not cool. Anyway, we're gonna look at the stuff you guys did. So if you'd like to drop some of those into chat, this is where you put them right here in the warm-up studies section of the Discord. We're going to start with HDMZ. So yesterday I actually did a still life. It was the first time I've ever done one live. My first ever traditional art stream. So the way it works is I will look at everybody's work and then I'll put mine at the end. And then that way I know everything that's below that is what I will... Yeah, exactly, Mayor of Canada. Everything that's below my post basically is what I will show. So you have until the next warm-up stream to share some studies. Just make sure that they are studies. I don't want to see like anything finished that you used reference to make. This is really to encourage other artists to actually sit down and do the stuff that we don't like doing, the stuff that is just practice. It's tough. It's tough to make yourself do it. So that's the whole idea here, is that we are trying to motivate each other. So we're going to start with the HDMZs here. Did this awesome study of a skull with some really cool lighting. This is really, really neat. Is this a photo you found or a photo that did you take this picture? Like, is this a picture of your still life? Either way, it looks fantastic. I really, really love the way you handled the form and the lighting. The colors are just really cool too. This is a really nicely lit still life. Very, very nice. Great attention to detail with getting like the planes of the nose, the planes of the face, and then leaning into the values and stuff. This looks great, HDMZ. Really nice to see. Really, really nice. Oh, you recognize it from Twitter. Oh, okay, okay, cool. Well, it's still really cool. Like I said, you guys can do any kind of studies you want as long as they are work safe. Somebody's scared, that's funny. I'm not scared, I think it's great. It looks fantastic. I hope you're proud of yourself. I hope you feel like you hope you feel like you learned something from it. I think I'm behind on chat, hold on. When is another 8 or 9 hour stream? Piano Touches Fate, I've only done that once and it was years ago. I don't have any plans to do that. If you guys really want to see like a marathon stream, maybe we could do something like that. We actually just we're on our way to, I'm trying to anyway get to 2,000 followers. So maybe we could do something for like when I hit the next goal, maybe we could do something like that. But I have some time, I think, to think about that, unless something crazy happens and like a whole bunch of people follow me all of a sudden. But I think I've got some time to plan for that. So maybe I'll keep that in mind as an option for then. You help, you do help. Oh, you do 3D, nice, nice. It is an awesome app, yeah. Let's see. That's awesome. I am slowly scrolling down. Hold on. Mayor, Paleontologist, they are not the same person. No, no. Okay. I think I'm caught up on chat. Yeah. Alrighty, let's move on. This looks fantastic, HDMZ. I think you said you stream or you start streaming, right? So you guys go follow HDMZ. I think we gave a shout out, but let's just make sure. That you click that name and follow. Shuratoshi! Shura joined in. I don't know if you're still here, Shura, but these are awesome. So this is Shuratoshi's, what are we calling this? The blob work? Blob art, blob challenge, whatever. Listen, just use all the hashtags, guys. Eventually somebody will find it. But this looks really awesome. Wait, wait, what? In's mouth? What is the, oh my gosh, what's happening? Why is that so scary? I love these. I love how stylized these are. Sure, it's really cool, actually, to see something from you that is in a very different style than what you normally work in. Really, really cool. Blob Ross? Oh my gosh, Adamant, that would be a great hashtag for this. Hey, Paleontologist Faye, let's let that go, okay? I don't want Mayor of Canada to feel put on the spot. Okay. But I'm just a Bill. Shuratoshi! I am gonna have that song stuck in my head all day. I forgot all about that song. If you guys don't know, that is a reference to Schoolhouse Rock. Schoolhouse Rock. I'm just a Bill on Capitol Hill. Okay, I'm not gonna sing it. Yeah, do a Blob Ross. That would be awesome. That would be awesome. Sure, these look great. These look great. I like the storytelling in these. Thank you so much for participating. This one is terrifying. I don't know what it's referencing, but I do love it. Thank you so much. These are awesome. I'm already so excited. HDMZ coming on in again with another one. Oh, these are fun. I like the arcade. I would never have gone there with that. That's a cool idea. Oh, these look at this cute little snake. Cute little snake. Oh my gosh, these are great. These are great. Oh my gosh, look at this little crocodile. I love them. I love them. They're so good. They're so cute, right? Sleepy Snick, I know. Isn't it adorable? Innsmouth is a Lovecraft location. Oh, that makes sense. Bunch of creepy fish people in a town. Wait. These look so good. These look so good, HDMZ. Thank you so much. I hope it was fun. I hope you had a good challenge with these. Yeah, Eric Draws, hey, how you doing? It's good to see you. We are doing the Blob challenge. Yeah, and if we're just kind of looking at everything everybody did. There's quite a few of them actually today, so we're gonna keep on going because I gotta stream again in like 4 hours, so I don't want to be on too long. Oh, these are from Amaze, Amazing Fan 15. Nice. Look, I like what you did with this one. This is really good. Panda. Let's see. Stream in 4 hours? Yes, I have another stream. So I stream twice a day on Mondays and Wednesdays because I'm a crazy person. So I'll be back on at 4 p.m. today. Doing like more projects. These morning streams are just more like to warm up and have accountability to work together and just challenge each other to like practice. So that's kind of what these are for. But this one is from Amazing Fan 15, guys. If you are not already following Amaze, you really are missing out. These look fantastic, Amaze. I hope you were like, these look like you had fun, honestly. I love the motorcycle. You're just showing off there. These are so, Amaze, these are really good. It's really cool to see you drawing in like a totally different sort of a style. I like them a lot. These are really fun, Amaze. You did a great job with this. I love what you did with this guy. This is cool. This is a really cool answer to that silhouette. Right? The motorcycle one, I know, right, Tarzia? They're so good. You guys, go follow Amazing Fan 15. He knocked it out of the park here. I like your contemplative snake here as well. This is such creative use of these spaces. You know, using just the silhouette and filling it in with things that I would not have expected. These look awesome. These look awesome. Go give Amaze is the Bob King. Yeah, I know, right? They look fantastic. Great job, Amaze. I hope you had fun. It looks like you had fun. Yeah, that motorcycle's pretty sick. Charzia, I love this. This is so cute. I know you said you struggled, but it looks like you really did a good job on this one. Oh, Charzia, look at his little sleepy face. And it's fun too because you can tell it's a manatee, but it's like the proportions are all very different, right? And that's kind of the challenge of that's the point of the Blob challenge. We're using words like shape language, you know? Because what it's forcing you to do is think about things but with different proportions, and it starts you thinking about how you can use shape to look soft and approachable and adorable. He's so eepy. I know he is so eepy. This is adorable, Tarzia. I bet you could really knock it out if you just got over your mental block about you not being. I think you can do it because clearly you can. This looks great. This looks great. I hope you felt challenged. I hope everybody felt like they got a good workout in today. Miss Caprikel! Oh my gosh, I love these! Miss Caprikel, I don't know if I've seen art from you before. Oh, the strong arm. That's a good idea with this funny shape here. That's a really fun way to solve that problem because that's really what this is. This is problem solving, right? That's what we're doing. We're taking these shapes and we're trying to figure out what they could be. You know, oh my gosh, look at the little otter. Oh, these are so cute. I like this one. These are great. Oh, thank you so much for participating. I don't know if you're still here, Miss Caprical. Yeah, I know, she printed it out. That's awesome, right? I'm honored. I'm so sorry to have wasted so much of your ink. Oh no, we have an ad. Oh no, hold on. I know, traditional media and everything, right? We're gonna keep this up for a minute, just to get back from the ad. The chicken leg, no, that's what I was just about to ask you, is that a drumstick? Because that's what I was gonna say, it looks like a drumstick. So you did great. You did great. I didn't know this was a thing. I've wasted so much time. Adamant, it's never too late. It's never too late. You can always get started. And please, guys, while we're in the ad, feel free to take a stretch, but if you can hear me, if you decide to make a blob, make a blob sheet like this, I'd love to see it, and I'd love to try to fill in your blobs too. It is really hard to talk about blobs, though, and not sound ridiculous. I am learning this. These sentences that I'm saying feel dangerously clippable, and it's a little concerning. only used one marker color when you intended to be alcohol. Oh no, that's okay. I think it's great. I think you did a great job. I mean, listen, you knew the assignment. You did the assignment. Hopefully it was fun. I like that what you did with the with kind of the extra parts of the shapes. Like with this like it looks like a tadpole, like the between stages of a tadpole and a frog right here. It's really clever. Really, really clever. Is this a dinosaur? I want to ask, is this a dinosaur or like your own creature? I'd love to know. You tried your best not to see that muscle arm. Good to see I'm not. Oh, really? See, I didn't even think of the muscle arm. But I think it's a really good solution. I actually saw what Shiratoshi did when I first looked at it, and I had to really struggle to see something else. Because I saw like a lady like curled up, like in the fetal position, basically. Nerd, hey, Nerd JQ, how are you? It's good to see you here. How are things? What are you up to? We are waiting on the ad break to end before we look at more of these blobs. It's supposed to be, and I forgot the crown on the one with the bump on its head. No, I was gonna ask you, is it supposed to be a Pachycephalosaurus? See, again, I didn't want to like call it the wrong thing and be offensive, but like, so was that what it's supposed to be? Because I think you did it. I think you got it, Miss Capricorn. More confidence. You got it. You know your stuff. You saw the arm so fast? Really? Am I the only one who didn't see the arm? I didn't see an arm. My brain is broken. My brain is broken. Because apparently everybody else saw an arm. Is that the one that has the bump? Yeah, that's the one that they're like go back and forth on whether or not it actually headbutts the Pachycephalosaurus. Yeah. It's also the one that the juveniles, they used to think were a separate species called Dracorex, and I'm still very sad that it doesn't really exist. It makes me very sad. Okay, apparently I'm the only one who didn't see, like I did not see an arm. Like at all. Now I want to see, hold on, I have to look at the original blob now. What, how, let me just look. Yeah, I guess kind of. I still just see a lady with like, here's two knees and here's the feet and like long hair and just like in the fetal position. That's what I see. But I guess it's one of those, what do they call that? A Rorschach test, right? It's one of those Rorschach test moments. It's like a massive body. Well, no, I see it now. I see it now that, wait, where's my, I lost my Discord page. Where did it go? Come back. Oh, I just moved it down. That's why I can't find it. Okay. All right. Well, thank you for participating, Miss Capricorn. Oh no, the ads. I'm so sorry, Chris. Thank you for toughing. Thank you for fighting through the ads. I appreciate you. I'm so sorry for your struggle. I see a lot of similarities between various artists, frogs, dinosaurs, chickens. I mean, listen, I attract a type. I attract a type here, Miss Capricorn. Oh my gosh, Outernet, these look so good. Is this one of the ones from Egbert? This looks like an Egbert shape. Or did you make your own? Hold on, I want to see it again. Yeah, okay, they came from Egbert with a mouse. Honestly, this is really impressive for a mouse, frankly. It's impressive in general, but man, good details here on this motorcycle. I don't think I'm familiar enough with what a motorcycle looks like to be able to draw a motorcycle convincingly like this. This is really nice. And is this a giant ship? Like a big ship with a wave? This is awesome. I like what you did with like the, see, this is really cool that you did like a more painterly thing, like you didn't just do lines. This looks awesome. Where's my ravine balloon? Oh no, yeah, where is my ravine balloon? I'm lost. I've already been lost. I'm holding a heart. That's my balloon, my heart shaped like a, my balloon shaped, wait, hold on. Yes, my balloon shaped like a heart. That's the word combination I'm looking for. Hey, ray of sun. The otter was cute, right? This looks really good, Outernet. Thank you so much for playing along. I hope you had fun. I mean, it looks like you know what you're doing. Frankly, I think these blob challenges may be a good way for you to like figure it out. Chris, right? Chris, right? What is this? Oh my gosh, Miss Capricorn, look, you weren't the only one. 50-cent wing night, baby. Oh, this is so good. An otter, a frog. Ooh, a chubby scorpion. That is the cutest scorpion. Do they have 6 eyes like that? You guys, look at how cute this, I've never seen a scorpion look that cute. That is a very unique solution to that problem. I like that a lot. Thank you for the shout out for Chris. You guys go follow Chris Wright. He's an artist here on Twitch as well. Does really awesome stuff. Baby ichthyosaur. Oh my gosh. All the dinosaur people are all excited right now. And you're eating a croissant right now. That's awesome, Charzia. You know what? It's okay, Outnet. We're all just playing. That's part of what this challenge is for, is just to kind of discover things and shapes. These are really good, Chris. Dang. I really like them. Oh my gosh, this is so cute. Are you guys seeing how cute this is? It's so cute. Baby ichthyosaur. I love it. They're all adorable. Look at this little otter mustache. I love it. The little frog smile. The croissant looks delicious. And both of these food items are making me very hungry. It's about lunchtime here, so it's getting to be a little peckish. Chris, these are awesome. Thank you so much. He's a little buddy. Thank you so much for participating. These look great. These look great. I hope you guys all follow. Go follow Chris Wright. I found him on Art Twitch while I was just randomly scrolling the art channel. And he was doing these awesome character designs, and I was just like, it is an absolute travesty that nobody knows about Chris Wright. So you guys go follow Chris. Go follow Chris Wright right now. You won't regret it. He does great character work, great artist. He's also an amazing graphic designer, has all the design sensibilities that I wish that I had. So don't sleep on following Chris Wright. You don't want to get left behind. He's gonna blow up, I can tell you. Rue, kill. Rue, is that a chicken? Rue. You guys, look at this little chunk. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. That's so cute. Mobile Twitch just loves her. Yeah, I have so many issues with mobile Twitch, Slappy. I hear ya. Look at this chunkin. Yes, it is a chunky chicken. There actually is a type of chicken called a cochin. A cochin. Maybe it looks kind of like it's a cochin actually. Oh my gosh, these are so good. Look at this. This is a great solution to this. I like how you flipped it. If you missed it, guys, I did say you're welcome to flip the shapes. You don't have to keep them the way that they are. I love these. Look at this face. Oh my gosh, Rue, you have such strong style. You guys go follow Rue if you're not following Rue. Again, another fantastic artist on Twitch that is absolutely going to blow up, I'm sure. Does animation as well on stream. So you're missing out if you're not following Yangulu. These are so good, Rue. I love these. Look at all the detail on the turtle shell. I love that you did shading too. You flipped yours upside down. Oh, did you? Nice. Nice. Oh yeah, because it was this manatee shape. That's right. Oh my gosh, these are so good. The chameleon is adorable. These are. I want these as stickers. You guys did such good work with these. Rue won. Yeah, Rue did a great. Everyone's done such a great job. I'm loving all of these. The chicken for sure. One of these things is not like the other. Well, you know, it's fine. You did a great job with it. It's all good. A ray of sun. I'm glad you had fun with this. Ooh, these look really detailed. Let's check these out. I can already tell I'm gonna like them. A ray of sun. Man, otters were popular today, but I like how everyone's done like a different one for an otter. This is a really good solution to this one. Wow. Really, really nice. Yeah, you got the little thigh there. This is great. This is really great. Good problem solving here, Ray of Sun. Oh my gosh, you guys. Oh my gosh, I love it so much. See, and stuff like this is why shape language, I think it can be really fun, and it's part of why I really like this idea for a challenge. So like if you got inspired by this and you want to do some more, there's so many of these. If you look around, if you make your own, drop them in my Discord in the stream event section. I want to do more of these. You guys have inspired me to want to do some more. So is this a little penguin with a backpack? Look at his little feet. Oh my gosh, that's so cute. It's so cute. Ooh, look at this. These are so good. I love this solution too. I love this solution. Oh, with a wing in the air. That's a good idea too. Oh, what a cool wing shape. See, and that's the other thing, like I would have never thought of this for a wing shape. It's almost like a butterfly or a locust type wing. But that's a really cool idea for a creature design wing. See, and that's, again, that's like I was just saying, that's part of why I think these kinds of things are fun, because it's going to force you to make decisions that you wouldn't normally make. Like, I don't know if you would normally make a wing this shape, but it's really, the way that you solved the problem is really interesting. And it actually, like, it gives me ideas of like, oh, maybe I could do a wing like that. Like, that'd be really cool. Don't penguins wear backpacks? Yeah, all the time. All the time penguins wear backpacks. Have you ever seen a penguin without a backpack? I don't think so. Oh, and this dragon looks sweet. It looks so good. I love the horns. These are awesome, Ray of Sun. You had to change the shape of the blob. Well, that's okay. That's okay. It's also okay to go outside the blob a little bit too. But still. These look great. These look great. I really like these. Uncomfortable. Yeah, well, I think you did a great job. I like how complex these are. And then you have like this one. That's an AT-AT. An AT-AT? Wait, what's an AT-AT? Odd-AT? Are you talking about the antelope? Well, either way, Ray of Sun, you did a fantastic job. Oh, the thing that Luke slept in Star Wars. Got it. Well, it looks really cool. These are fantastic. Well done. Well done. Newt. I'm glad you had fun. Beats. Beats has got one here. Coming on in, Beats. Oh my. Hold on, guys. We have to investigate this. Wow. I am so curious. I have so many questions, Beats. Is this somebody who's in a very uncomfortable sleeping bag? Because that's what it makes me think of. Or it's a terrifying caterpillar person. These look so good. Oh, this is cool from this pose too in the shadow. That's really smart. Or maybe it's like a mat or something. This is a smart solution to do an overhead shot like that. Very cool. Oh, the duck face. The duck face. Tartapillar. They're camping. I think that's what I think. They're like really uncomfortable camping maybe. Beats, I don't know if you're still in here. It's a duck. Yep, see? Well, it is a duck. You're right. Cave, you could have done some too, you know. But you were right, Cave. You were right. Oh, we got two ducks. Well, this one's not a duck. This is like... This almost looks like a carved bird sculpture somehow. You did like this really strong shadow here that makes it look super dimensional in that spot. And the sock puppet is really funny. What is my favorite dinosaur? My favorite dinosaur is Parasaurolophus. I said platypus, but that's just a hairy... That's true. You're not wrong. You're not wrong. See, when you said platypus, I thought you meant this part was the tail, which I could also see. Like really chunky platypus. This was so fun, guys. I hope you guys had fun. Oh man, I could have made this into a Parasaurolophus. Oh, I didn't even think about that. Or even this one. Oh, see, now I just want to do one that's like dinosaurs for all of these. Beats, this looks awesome. If you finish it, I'm excited to see what you do with that one. I really struggled with that shape too. I had a hard time with this shape up here. Maybe I should have turned mine upside down. But I think you did a great job. I think you did a great job. It is a very calming compilation. Yeah, everything's very zen. Even somehow the uncomfortable sleeping bag person is super zen. Post the ones you've done from other... Yeah, sure. This was fantastic. And if anyone has any that they want, like if you have a blank blob sheet, we have one that was submitted by HDMZ here. If anybody wants to keep the blobs going, here's some blobs. I've got Garg's blobs in here. So if you make a blank blob sheet, post it in the stream event chat so that I can find it. And I might end up doing some more of these. But yeah, these were great. You guys did awesome. Everybody just like knocked it out of the park with these. This was pretty fun. I don't know about you guys. Maybe we'll do one of these again sometime. How would you guys feel about that? Maybe not right away, but I'd love to do more shape language exercises like this because, again, it's just something I need to work on. And it was really inspiring watching what you guys did with these. If anybody posts any of these online, like no pressure, but if you do, please tag me. Like you either use my tag or hashtag CaseyBlobs. But yeah, feel free to tag me and then I'll repost them on social media. So if you're comfortable posting them on social media, please feel free. Oh, you just added yours. No, not at all. We were just wrapping up, but you got in right on time. Let's go check them out. Oh, you did these so fast. You guys, did we give Eric a shout out yet? If we didn't, I'm so sorry. Eric is incredible at this kind of stuff. Oops, we got another one here. Hold on one sec. You guys, go follow Eric Draws. I'm not surprised that you killed it because this is like what he does on stream all the time. Like really cool character design. like really good at exaggerating shapes. I feel like this is like right up your alley, honestly, but this is a cool solution. I would never have thought of like a fish fin head guy, and you made this look so cool. Ah, you just have such a cool style, Eric. Thank you so much for, I'm honored that you would participate, and I'm honored that you would draw on my blobs. The burb, I know, it's so cute. It's so cute, right? Oh, this is so good too. That chin, I was trying to figure out how to get that chin to work, and you just did it so effortlessly. That pompadour is amazing. Pompadour is amazing. Thank you so much for participating. These all look so good. You guys go get, like I said, go give Eric Draws a follow. He does awesome like speed character art all the time. So if you want to get inspired by this kind of art, go give him a follow. He does a great job. Great job. I always like lurking on his streams for inspiration. The shadows are nice, right? Yeah, so this is like a thing Eric just does. He's like, you can tell he's like super practiced at this. These rip, they do. They do. The guy with the beard, yeah, they're all good. They're all so solid. Yeah, so charismatic, exactly. Yeah, you guys are missing out if you're not following Eric. Click that little follow button up there. You'll like it. You put yours up that you're missing one. That's okay. That's okay. You didn't have to finish. And by the way, if anybody is still working on their blobs, don't feel like you have to rush to drop them into chat. Basically, the way it works for my warm-ups, we do this Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. Same time every single day, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. Well, every single of those days. And anything, if you don't finish your warm-up in time for the end of my stream on any of those days, just post it whenever and I'll show it at the end of the next warm-up stream. So if you're still working on some blobs or if you decided to do some more, post them in there and then I'll show them at the end of Monday's warm-ups, okay? So please don't feel like you have to rush to get it in today. Take your time, get what you need to out of it. We're supposed to be encouraging each other and challenging each other to stretch our art muscles, and that's what the whole point of the art gym is. That's what we call it around here. So, Eric, you did a fantastic job. And we have a few more. You weren't the only one who was still working. I hope nobody rushed. I hope nobody rushed. These are fun blobs. Are these ones that you made your own? These must be your own blobs, Lucienne. If you took a picture of your blobs before you drew on them, I'd love to see them. And then if anybody wants to draw on those blobs, feel free to do so. These are really fun. Oh my gosh. These are so stylized, Lucienne. And you did this traditionally, right? Everything you do is traditional media? I don't know if you're still in here, but you guys should also go follow Lucienne Art. She's a new artist that we've just started streaming recently. Just had her first art stream not too long ago. Does really beautiful traditional work. Was watching her paint a portrait of a cat. That was gorgeous. This is a different style than what she normally does on stream, but I think she still killed it. And you guys should go follow Lucienne Art. Go at least go check out and watch a VOD or two and see. Yeah, these are your own blobs. That's awesome. I love that you did your own. It's a really fun challenge. I'm glad so many of you guys enjoyed it. I know it's super different than what we normally do here on warm-up streams, but hopefully it was hopefully it helped everybody kind of stretch the muscles in a different way today. Nerd has a bunch of them. Let's see. I want to make sure that they're all. I forgot to say this. If you're new around here, just make sure what you share is work safe, family friendly. I do try to keep that kind of the vibe here. These are hilarious. These are cream of Egberts, right? Yeah. I'll take your blobs to work on sometime. Yeah, that'd be super fun. I'd love to see it. I like how you have the little mini version of the blob next to them so people can like see what you did with it. That's awesome. I'm going to be posting my Egbert blobs on Instagram today. But guys, the hashtags that I've seen people using if you want to get in on this art challenge is blob challenge, art blobs, blob work is another one. And then of course, if you want to do mine specifically, just put Casey blobs and I'm going to follow that hashtag and then I'll just be able to repost stuff more easily, hopefully from there. I like your solutions to these. These are really fun. Oh, I love your style too. It's super cute. Ooh, whose blobs are these? These are interesting. Are these the egg blobs? See, I love how you can just tell, like, these are some fun, like, some interesting shapes that are being made here, right? Oh, this is nice. The big nose is a thing, right? Squirrel is dominating over fish. Yeah, I know, right? Is that what that was? Yes, for sure dominating. Oh, these are fun. Look at this little elephant. This is good. These are Garg's blobs, I think. Yeah, I like this paintbrush hair. This is really fun. These are great. You did a great job with these, Nerd. Thank you so much for sharing. I love them. I'm not familiar with whose blobs these are. If you, if any of these are yours, let us know. And if you have a blank blob sheet, like I said, if anyone wants to drop a blank blob sheet in the stream event chat right here, please feel free to do so. But these came out awesome. Oh my, this looks like one of those egg blobs. I think this is one of the egg blobs from the ravine, maybe? It looks like the silhouette of one of the eggs. Remember how I told you guys somebody did an egg that they did a bunch of fried eggs and then shaped those blobs? Really, really cool. Oh, it's Gary's. Oh, this is Garg's? Really? I haven't seen that one from Garg. Well, cool. I haven't really kept up lately. I need to get back in there. I just joined that Discord yesterday, so. These are fantastic. Thank you so much for sharing, Nerd. And like I said, if anybody wants to participate in this, join the Discord, drop any blank blob sheets in here. I've dropped Garg's in here. I've dropped mine. We got one from HDMZ. So if you want to keep this going, feel free to keep on keeping on, and then show us what you come up with. It'd be super fun. I had a lot of fun with this. I hope you guys did too. I hope you feel inspired to go see shapes in a different way today. But for now, guys, I'm going to have to run because I'm going to be back on stream in like less than 4 hours. So I gotta get to the studio. I got to finish up stuff around here. I got to put my laundry away. I got stuff I got to do. But I'm going to be working on something today. It'll probably be a mixture of things. I'm probably going to do miscellaneous streaming prep all month. But I actually want to do possibly a few new emotes and some overlay designs today on stream. So I'm probably going to flip-flop between those two prompts, or those two topics later today. So if you want to come hang out when I'm doing those projects, come on back at 4 p.m. Mountain Time. That's 3 p.m. Eastern, or Pacific, sorry. Time zones are hard. And I'll be back on. But for now, let's go find somebody to raid into. It was super fun, guys. Thanks so much for drawing with me and for being a part of the art gym. If you do any warm-up studies, by the way, that you want to post ever on any social media, just hashtag the art gym is always a good one. I follow that one. I need to get an actual credit screen. My credit screens are not good. They're so broken. But yeah, feel free to tag me. I'd love to show off what you're working on. Let's find someone to raid. Ooh! Ooh, wait, I think I know who I want to raid, but let me just scroll down really fast. There's quite a few good people on actually right now. But this is somebody I don't think we've ever been able to raid. That is a smaller streamer that I discovered recently that I really, really enjoy. I think she's awesome and deserves a whole lot more attention than she gets. Let's see, make sure nobody else is on. Oh, there's quite a few people on actually. Yeah, let's go give some love to a smaller streamer. Oh, but I'd love to read Zoe too. Shoot. Okay, I'm torn. We'll have to read Zoe another time because I always love hanging out on Zoe's. I'm pretty sure Glad is a family-friendly art streamer. Usually she's doing sculpture. It usually is pretty chill. I've hung out on her streams a few times and it all seems pretty legit. But she's an amazing artist. She's an amazing artist. And I think you guys will really like her work. So let's go say hi to Glad. I'm gonna go ahead and give her a shout out just because sometimes the raids don't work correctly. I want to make sure you guys know where we're headed. So if you want to give a preemptive follow, I can also try and drop the link. But that's happened to me a few times. Has it happened to you guys getting left behind on a raid? That's happened to me a few times lately. So if you get left behind, that link right there is where we're going. There's a link in that shout out. Give her a follow. But that's where we're going to head. I'm pretty sure if anyone's watching at work and you have the volume up, maybe lower it just in case. I'm pretty sure it's usually like work safe, family-friendly conversation. But just in case, you know, since it's a newer streamer, every time I've been there, it's been fine. I'll say that. So there's your fair warning if you're watching with kids or whatever. But yeah, we're gonna head on into to Glad's stream and go say hi. She's working on a really cool sculpture right now. I think you guys will like it. It looks awesome and her art's amazing. So I will see you guys back at 4 p.m. if you'd like to join back in. And hopefully you can come give me like 5 seconds to go say hi to Glad and we'll make someone's day. Give a new streamer a chance, as they say. And we'll catch you later. Bye-bye!